Hello and welcome to Tarot Insights for the week of January 2nd. Oh my goodness. Well, happy New Year's Eve or happy New Year's Day to everyone. I hope you had a wonderful New Year's Eve. For us, it was quiet until midnight when the fireworks went off in our neighborhood. We were sound asleep. So we are not one of those that stay up late and watch the ball drop. But we were up at midnight. So we'll give it a second and see if anybody comes on. It is New Year's Day, and so there might not be a lot of people. So what we do here every week on Sunday at 7:15 is we look at the energies for the week. It's not a personal reading. Hey, Pat, good to see you. It's not a personal reading, but it gives you the general energies. I do want to start by talking a little bit about 2023 for the year. It's a 7-year, which is the Chariot card. And so this is a year where you're going to find that focus is strong with you. Hi, Raven, good to see you. Hey, Cindy, good to see you. Okay, so definitely if I miss you, if I don't get to say hi, it's because I'm focused on what I'm talking about. But anyway, so you're the Chariot. It's 2023 is the year of the Chariot. It's a 7-year. And so it's going to be a year where you can focus. It's going to be a year where you can get that list of things to do done. It's going to be a year where you find that you are going to protect yourself and especially your spiritual journey like nothing before. You are not going to let negative Nelly or societal pressures get in the way. You also may find it's a fabulous year for travel because the charioteer and the chariot, it's a vehicle, right? The card represents the vehicle, the body being the vehicle of the soul. And so you're going to be much more aware of how this physical body is how you manifest your soul's desires, how you get her done, so to speak. And so the focus is going to be on taking good care of your vehicle, right? But recognizing that the vehicle is not the one that is deciding where you go. The vehicle takes you where you want to go, you being your soul. And so it's important to take care of the body so that it can get you where you want to go. Yet remembering that it's not the body, it's not the senses that are deciding where to go, it's the soul and the higher self. That's how you'll make the most of 2023. It's also family oriented because the astrology is Cancer, and so they're very family oriented. And so you may find this year you're also maybe dealing with some family issues, protecting family, making sure family's safe. It's definitely a protective but also kind of a warrior vibe for the year. So that's just a little bit of insight into the energies of the whole year based on the numerology of 7. It's introspective, it's success. You're much more likely to be successful this year. So don't be afraid to try things that may not have gone well for you. If it's your soul's desire, if your higher self is on board, you may find things go a little easier. All right, well, let's look at this week, right? So what is the energy for tomorrow? Tomorrow we have the moon. Tomorrow is going to be a very spiritual day, but it's also a day where you just may not feel very grounded. You may find that you're not seeing clearly. You may find that things are a little confusing, and you may need to ask people what they mean by what they say because you may not be able to tell very easily. But it's also a fabulous evolutionary day, so be on the lookout for opportunities to grow spiritually, to evolve. But it may be things just may not be super clear. Let's look at Tuesday. Tuesday, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Tuesday is a day where you're saying, okay, let me get those finances straight. I went a little crazy over the holidays, or maybe I didn't and I have a little extra money to spend. But it's a day where you're looking at money. But it also is a day looking at energy. How much energy have I exerted? Am I exerting my energy on things that don't really pay back right now, right? So where am I putting my energy is and my money is kind of the thought for Tuesday. Let's look at Wednesday. Wednesday, we have the Page of Pentacles upside down. Wednesday, we may be just a little extra tired. We may not feel that we have the energy to put forth into projects that we want to do. So you may find that it's not the day to start projects, but it may be a day to tweak things, the day to maybe make the lists, things like that, because Wednesday is not going to be a high action day. On Thursday, we have the Fool. Now, that doesn't mean you're being foolish, but it means new beginnings. And so it's a good thing you rested up on Wednesday, because Thursday is the day to start the new beginnings. I see my sisters watching, so maybe Thursday might be the day that you fix the plumbing, right? Or you make the phone calls. New beginnings, right? So Thursday is a day where you can get going on new projects that you haven't felt or been too overwhelmed to start before. Thursday is a great day to start new projects, new beginnings, new things. Now, Mercury is retrograde, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be horrible. Oh, happy birthday to Janice on Thursday. Doesn't mean it's going to be horrible. You just may experience setbacks, especially with technology, like I had today. If you look at my Facebook post, I was a little annoyed with Mercury retrograde today. But it's definitely an excellent time while Mercury is in retrograde to reevaluate, renew, relook at, revisit. All right, so we are on Friday. What is the energy for Friday? Friday, we have the Ten of Pentacles upside down. And Friday, we may be looking again at how are we using our energy, and are we using it wisely? Looking at family money, family situations. Are things supporting us as a family, right? So family finances, things like that. Let's look at 5 Saturday, we have the Magician. Saturday is a day where you are going to feel empowered. You may find that you are just able to really, it's a day of charisma. It's a day of charisma and it's not new beginnings like the Fool, but being able to be entrepreneurial. And so if you have new projects you want to start, Saturday is an excellent day to do it. And so let's look at Sunday. Two of Cups upside down. Sunday's a day you're like, I am not juggling. I am not multitasking. I'm just going to do one thing, do it well, and then go to the next thing. So Monday, it's a little confusing. The energy's a little confusing out there. Tuesday, you're looking at your energy and you're feeling good. It's not a bad energy day, but you're evaluating how much do you have to give? How much do you need to come in, keep in? Whereas Wednesday is a low energy day. You're not going to feel like you have a lot of energy to do things, but it's more of a day to prepare, because Thursday is that new beginning day. Friday, you're looking at family finances and family dynamics. Saturday, you are looking at what can I begin? Entrepreneurial type things. And on Sunday, it's recognizing that multitasking is just not working. So I got we're going to pull one card. It's from the Aboriginal Dreamtime Oracle. I got these for Christmas. To be honest, I haven't looked at them. I've looked at them a little bit, but I haven't read the book on what they mean. But we're just going to pull a card for the week and see what message or lesson can we get from Aboriginal Dreamtime. And we have rebirth. Well, I don't think you need to look at the book for that. Really looking at rebirth. What are we ready to give energy to again? What are we willing to try on again? Rebirth. Rebirth is not the first birth, it's rebirth. So what are we willing to put the energy in to have it blossom again? And so you may find things that you had thought that you'd put aside and weren't really working on. It's time to re-look and see if they're ready to be birthed now. Sometimes we put energy into a project and the timing isn't right. Well, rebirth says that the timing could be right now. And so look at those things that you may have thought, oh, that's not going to work, and re-look at it and see if it's going to work now. It doesn't guarantee it will, but when when you get a card of rebirth, it is looking again at what may come forth from things that we thought weren't going to come through before. All right, well, Jean, happy 2023 to you. Brian, glad you could come. Heidi, nice to see you. Nicole, good to see you too. Marty, say happy birthday to Janice and Janet. Danielle, thanks for coming, and I think I caught the rest of you in the beginning. All right, well, listen, have a wonderful time this week. This is the week where we kind of recenter, right? But we recenter based on the realizations that we've had in the past, well, maybe year, of what brings us joy now. What is our goals now? It isn't necessarily resolutions. I don't believe in making resolutions. What I feel is really the way to go is to look and reevaluate moment by moment, day by day, where is my joy, and what can we do to bring it forth. All right, have a wonderful week, guys. See you next week. Bye-bye.